Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I was thinking about making some journal cards or tags out of window envelopes. So I started making one. It's kind of big, it's nice and everything. But then I thought, you know, what if I made my own little window envelopes? So of course that brings me down a track of, down a road here. So I started doing some things like this. So I started with this, because hopefully you can see a little bit of shine, some stitching. It's a stiffer kind of cardboard kind of a piece that I used for that. But then I started making some smaller ones. Let me get these up close a little bit easier. So I have this one where I've got two little windows stitched around, place a journal on the back, and I got this cute little card also stitched on the back. Got some stickers on there, little window with the scrapbooking paper on the inside. And got this little guy, little window, some labels, some stitching. Actually, some very nice stitching on this one. I did a good job. Wow, I like it. And then another small one, the little window. The window has the butterfly behind it, a little label on top and some stitching. And then this one, I got the window on there, some scrapbook paper inside, a couple more labels, some of my thicker tidbits on there. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how I made these so that you could make your own window tags, window cards, window pockets. These could easily get glued to a page to make a little belly band, tuck into a pocket. This is big enough to make into a pocket. Yeah, so fun stuff. So let me show you what I did. So you do not need window envelopes. So I can come back and do that though, because that was kind of fun. I put some, just to explain how I thought of doing it before I got sidetracked, squirrel. I put washi tape around the outside window. And then I've done this with envelopes before. Take the scrapbook paper, glue it down, and wrap it around to make it a little easier to collage. Did some washi tape back here. But the reason I put the washi tape down first, because this washi tape is actually thicker. And then I glued the paper on top to give that window like a little frame. So I thought that was cute. Put the floral behind it. But like I said, this is just a plain old journal card. It's not open, it's not a tuck, anything like that. So I'll put that to the side. All right, so for these kind of guys, which I'll put to the side, I just used some scrapbook paper digitals that I ran across that I had. And also used for the windows some just packaging. I recently had done some backdrop wraparound belly bands. Hopefully you saw those. But I had my backdrop, I put them in another container. So I had this clear plastic. So I'm going to use this and cut this apart. I fold it in half to save this one. But I've cut it into strips. So I just keep cutting it into strips. And you can make your own window. So whenever you've get some packaging, clear stamps, sticker, whatever you end up getting, if you save these outside things, you can cut them up to make beautiful clear windows. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm gonna just start with regular scrapbook paper. I just have my box of scraps right here. So what I did is just decide how big I want to make the, I don't know what you want to call it, the pocket, the tag, whatever. So let's just say I want to make it about 4 inches wide. So let's cut this to 4 inches. I think this might be straight. Yeah, it looks like it's straight. All right, so we're going to cut this to 4 inches. And some of my smaller ones started with the 4x4 square, because then it ends up being 2x4, so let's do that. Let's cut this 4x4. Now you can make it any size you want. One of the ones I did, I just took like I just took this piece of paper and I folded it how big I wanted it to be. Like say I want that to be the front. And then I cut that there, and there we go. We got another window right there. Okay, so how I made the windows. There's a couple ways to do that. You can just cut it with scissors. You can make a little unstraight. I do have my tiny little square punch. I don't even think it's a full inch. I think it's probably 3/4 of an inch. Little square punch. If you had a bigger square punch, that'll work. If you want to use X-Acto blade, that'll work. But what I did is I folded it the way that I want the tag to end up going, because you got a front and a back. Okay. All right. So next, I want to get the window in here. So what I did was, I want the window on that side or this side? I think I want the window on this side, because that'd be a good place to write in the back. All right. So what I did is then take the side I want to put the window and fold it gently to be able to cut the square. Now I didn't fold it completely in half. Now if I wanted the hole exactly in the center, I would cut it at half. But the ones that I've been making, the window is off to the side, because then that left, like, well, this one was perfect because it had a focal point already, but off to the side it left room to put a focal point. Let's see, this one I put more in the center, and this one I ended up centering also. So depending on how you want it to go, the window is how you're going to want to fold it. So I want the window to be not off center. It's going to be, or to be off center, not in the center. So move that to the side. Now I'm going to just fold it, not the whole thing, because I don't want permanent folds. I'm just going to fold it right in there, and I'm going to take my little punch and I'm going to put it in there. Now if I just want a tiny hole, I'm just going to, you know, put a punch down here. If I want a bigger one, I'm going to go up here. I don't want to go past the bottom, because it's just going to put one square in there. I mean, I technically could and then cut the bar that's off, but if you go to just below it and cut it out, I'm trying to make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay, so what you've cut out then is a rectangle. So when you open it, you have a rectangle window, right? Cute. All right, so we're just going to take, let's see, is that going to be big enough? Yeah, so we're just going to take our scissors and we're going to cut right about there. And we are going to attach the window to the back of that. Now I have been using my arch glitter glue, and it seems to work okay. I don't go too close to the hole because I don't want it seeping forward. And we're just gonna lay it down and try to push the art glitter glue away from the hole. It's kind of fun having clear, because you can see where the art glitter glue moves to and how fast it stops moving at a certain point. Is done. Okay, and there it is attached. Now if you're afraid that's going to move at all, eventually we are going to glue the top to the bottom, and that's going to also help seal it in place, because there's going to be going glue onto the outside of that. All right, so we are ready to go. Now all we have to do is figure out how we want to decorate this. Okay, now I saw, as I was moving something, his bird, but I think he might be, I don't know if I just want to show his head. He's a nice bird. I think I'll save him for something else. I saved that bird. All right, so I've been using a lot of stickers and washi tape, stickers and labels. So I think I'm going to see if I can find a fun label to put in here. But it's not facing that way. Now technically it could be, I could change this so the tag goes this way, and I think I just might do that. Yeah, okay. Now here comes the hard part, getting it to go, but I think I'm gonna put it on the window here. And push it down. Ooh, not too bad. All right, now I do have those little flowers. So it'd be kind of fun to maybe that might be fun on the outside. I'll hold that back. I think I just want some little or do I just want no. I think I do still want a flower, but cover up that other one. Oh, I like it. And then if I put the, okay, let's do that. Okay. See, go in a totally different direction, which when you start thinking sometimes, right? You just find something you like and there you go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just go like that. Yeah, still see the sort of see the word inspiration. Works for me. Get this out of the way. All right, so we're gonna put this on there and then we'll probably put some sort of label across there. Now, all of my samples had stitching. The stitching is not mandatory by any means. I just thought to finish it off kind of nice, add a little extra texture to it. But if you don't like to sew or don't have a sewing machine, by all means you don't have to do that. You can always have those stamps that have the fake stitching. I do have those. Hand draw some stitches or, you know, whatever you want to do. I do want it on that side. I think it's kind of fun to go across the window too. Leaves a little bit of whimsy to it. All right. Let's see. Oh, I just wish that was a little bit smaller. Like that. But of course you're facing the wrong direction again. Would have been fine going the other way. Okay, I think I got what I want here. I think I'm gonna put this down there and add this. Circle. Okay, and maybe a little washi tape going up the side could be kind of fun. I do have this. It's got some blue with some kind of goldish, brownish specks. All right, so we're going to put it along the window. I'm going to wrap it to the inside. If I had glued it together, I'd have wrapped it around to the back, but going to the inside will work too. Just a little bit of washi tape. Yeah. Nice and simple. Should have put a little of this on there. Underneath here. And you usually do let me pull up, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. Okay, and we'll glue you back down. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, get some of that glue off my fingertips. And so we're just gonna glue this together, close together. And I find the best way to do it is to glue the side with the window so you don't put anything, like if you glued over here, you would put it on top of there. And you just wanna make sure you get all the corners. Throw some down the center. Okay, and we're just gonna fold it. Now, if for some reason it ends up folding a little weird and you get a little white, you can go back and either ink it or trim it, because sometimes it seems to, when it gets glued, it gets a little off, but I think I'm just gonna end up inking it. I'm gonna snip the corners before I ink it, just to make it a little less newish looking. And then we'll go ahead and ink. So what do you think? Is this something that you might want to try on your own, making your own little window tags? Pretty simple and definitely, not variety. I mean, sort of variety, but you can make them any size you want. So they're, word's escaping me. I'll probably put it across the screen what I meant to say, but the word is escaping me. I would say functional, variety. Yeah, you can make it any size you want it to be. I like it. I'm going to pause the video for a moment and go ahead and sew this. I really think this is going to look a cute sewn, so I will be right back. All right, through the magic of television, we have gone and sewn this. I mean, I think this is really cute. I like that, how that worked. I'm so glad I added that part into it. The little stitching. And there's the back. Definitely can be written on. But it's a cute little tag, right? I like it. All right, so I'm thinking maybe I had one other idea that I'd like to try. So if you would indulge me, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm going to start, again, just grabbed a piece of scrap paper out of my pile here. I need to straighten it out first. And I just want to try one other thing. And it might be a total bust, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, so we're going to try 5. We'll do 5. And that'll be a nice size tag. We're just going to keep that full. I want to make this one a little bit bigger, I think. Okay, so that is folded in half. Move this out of the way a little bit. All right, so to make the hole, we're going to go back the other way, like before. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to center this one because it's a little bit bigger. And what I'm going to try to use is my punch. So I'm hoping that if I stick it in there, I don't think this is going to work, but let's give it a shot. All right, I'm going to stick it in there. Yeah, see, I was hoping it was going to go the other way. Put that on the outside. Well, that could be something to do, but you would need double-sided paper to do that, right? Because that would be... All right, so I have this, this is single-sided, I think, right? Yeah, that's single-sided, so we don't want that. But this one is double-sided. Yeah, this is double-sided. So what if we tried to make one out of one of these? All right, bear with me. All right, so if it goes this way, I'm gonna open the window that way. That would be the outside, and these little things would open, which should be kind of cute. But you would only see very, very little. You had that, the main thing, and this little bit would open. Maybe, that's a maybe. Card flip open. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one. Okay. All right, so the card would go that way. Like that. All right, so we just need to make it a little thinner so it fits somewhere. So this is 6, so let's cut it down to 5. Okay, scrap. Scrap pile never goes down, does it? It just keeps getting added to. Okay, now this might be the part where it gets hard because I'm gonna be folding it. It's a little thicker than the scrapbook paper. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put this in here. I'm trying to line up that side so I know that it's even. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot. All right, I think I'm gonna find my can just give it a bit of a line, just so it's got a little bit of a place to fold. Okay. Okay, I think I might have something there. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can decorate that with. I think nice big, something big and graphic would be kind of fun in there. Something like that would be fun, right? think I like that. Kind of running out of my arties. I'll have to reprint some of these, play with them some more. Save that for a sec. Okay. Now I also have these, and since this is kind of a map in the back, it might be kind of fun. To stick like something like that on there. I think I'm just going to go with that because that's nice colors, and wish that was going the other direction. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, put that back. Now talk about going in a completely different direction than the other ones. But okay, I think I am going to cut the white part off the outside of this though, because I think it's too bright, too stark. It's not a clear label, so let's take that off and just yeah, that's much better. Put that down, and I think all right, we're gonna put this in the back. Just gonna anchor that just a little bit. Yeah, and then we'll glue the flower just so it is covering it ever so slightly, right? Yeah, we want to have it yeah, okay, let's do that. Isn't it funny how these things take a complete turn? I like it, like traveling, take the risk. My question is, do I want to glue those down or keep them open? I think I'll probably just have them be kind of fun and floppy. All right, let's glue this down. And like usual, or not usual, I've only really done one other one, but like I explained before, I'm going to glue the, oh, I gotta glue the window on there. Okay. All right, let's work. Okay. There's a little bit of an edge where it was on the side, like how it's sealed, and it's kind of bumpy. I'm gonna just cut that part off. All right, and there's a divot there. I gotta make sure I don't get the divot in there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And our glitter. Got so carried away with decorating behind the window, I forgot to put a window. And it doesn't have to be perfectly centered, because once this is closed, you'll never know that there was, you know, more up here than there is down here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and glue this down. And one thing I think I forgot to mention is when we do this fold to make the hole, there is a bit of a line there from the fold, but I have noticed that once you go and glue the two pages together, you can usually press it down and get rid of it, so you never saw, feel it slightly, but you never can really tell that it was folded the other direction. As long as you don't like fold it and ink it or something, then you're going to be okay. Well, let's just go ahead and snip the corners and put the glue back on before I totally lose this. Now, if I wanted to make this into a journal card at some point, I could always take and add some paper to the back and make it a journal. Put this to the side for now. If I wanted to make it a pocket at some point, I could divot it out and make it a pocket. But cute, right? Unexpected. All right, I think I'm going to try to ink my little tabs there too. They got a bit of white on the edge. Could put eyelets in there. That would be cute, right? I could always use the hole punch and go through both sides and put 2 eyelets there. That would be fun. So many options on that. That's cute. I like that. I like that little window. Put a brighter flower there, or a butterfly, probably flower, not a flower. Let's put a little brighter flower there just to brighten that up, since that is brown. Let's do that, and then we can call this one done. Well, I hope you like this idea. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, let me know if you think this might be something you'd want to do, or what you might do differently on it. I don't know if I want to put a circle or a flower. It's kind of got to be a small-headed flower, yet bright. You're probably too big. Yeah, you're too big. Yeah, is this something you'd like to do? You got any different kind of punches that you might want to use? I'm thinking even a big circle punch would be good, cutting a circle out of there to put something behind it. That could be fun. You make an oval by cutting a half circle and then cutting it straight through. That could work good. Covers the word too much. I want to keep the take the risk part there. They're either too small or too big. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, we're just gonna. All right, did I cut that? Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay. Yeah, just a little something to brighten it up top. we took a risk to use a different punch, and I think it paid off. Not how I envisioned originally. Like I said, I envisioned it to be, that's what would be cut out, the hole, but I still think that's cute. Yeah, I like it. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. All right, so I found my big circle punch here, and I was thinking, when I was mentioning, I'm just use the other side because this has kind of been a waste, but what I was thinking you could do is you could go through, do the fold, and don't go all the way down, so you're not really cutting a full circle. And since it would be like a weird shape, what you could do is find your big scissors, is you could come through and probably be better if it's X-Acto blade and a ruler, but we're gonna eyeball it. Yeah, that worked. So you have now, of course, now that I have it, you would have a window like that. That'd be cute, right? I like it. I do have the small one too. Of course, I just have, you know, a ginormous, like, was it 2-inch punch? And my 1-inch that I make the thumb holes with. But you could go through I pulled it the wrong way. Okay, let's try that again. All right, I'm bound and determined to get this one done, and then I'll let you go. Or you probably left already. I don't know. I'm making quite the mess up, that's for sure. All right, let's cut this to 4. By 4. Let's use that one. Okay. Confusion out of the way, confusion out of the way, confusion out of the way. Okay, so the tag would be this. Want the hole in this side, so we're going to fold it like this. We're going to take our little punch. And we're gonna do our little punch, and we're gonna go like that, and go like that. Okay, she finally did it. This is cute. I like this. This is really cute. Okay. All right, let's put a little piece of plastic. you're gonna fit. So yeah, so whatever shape you got, see what you have and see if you can cut out a shape on the center of a tag and have it become a window opening. Cut that bigger than I needed to, but that's okay. All right, so flower, so I'm gonna put a pretty little butterfly. That bird's still too. Yeah, I really don't want to waste that whole bird. All right, so we're going to put this behind the window. Yeah, I like it. I think we're just going to put this blank label back here because this is just pretty in the back. I am going to ink it a little because the way this label, it's got sort of notchy cutouts, but I'm not going to fussy cut it down too many. Just going to put this right there. And do a little bit of, oh, you know, I'm going to glue it first because it looks like it's a little off center on the fold. So let's go ahead and, I think I just put some glue on the window. I did. I'm going to rub it off. That'll work. Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay, I'll just cut those corners a little bit and throw some ink on there. Well, that's super cute. Unexpectedly super cute. I think I'm going to throw a little bit of, I think I'm going to throw some stitching around this one, so I will be right back. Yeah, I'm super happy I went and sewed that one. That is really, really cute. The little label on the back, simple butterfly label. I love it. And there's this one up close. Very cute. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and sew that one. I might go ahead and sew it. And like I said, I might end up putting some eyelets in there. But for now, we're going to call that one done. And I did show you all the other ones already up close, so I'm not going to bother showing you those. And I don't remember, I think I did show, because right after I stitched that one, I showed that one up close. So, well, I think those were fun to make. I'm really happy. They, like I said, they kind of went in weird directions and unexpected directions, but yeah, I like them a lot. So, don't forget to save your packaging when you open up your fun stuff that you get. You never know when you can go ahead and make your own window tag, window envelopes. So, all right, that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for stopping by. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.